All right, everybody. So you can see the syllabus overview. It is right in front of you. And I hope the screen is visible to all of you. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Any problem in voice or camera or screen?
No, sir.
All right. So you can see one thing that I have attached the syllabus. We are done with the first two topics of the syllabus. And the first topic was numbers family, and the second topic was sets and Venn diagrams. So today we are going to discuss powers and roots. And we are going to calculate according to the examiner. You should be understanding these things. Calculate with the following: squares, square roots, cubes, and cube roots. Agree? And examiner says that include recall of squares and their corresponding roots from 1 to 15, and recall cubes and their corresponding roots from 1 to 10. मैंने आपको पहले दिन याद कराए थे. एग्री और नॉट? याद है आपको?
Yes, sir.
अब यहाँ से अंदर अंडरस्टैंड हो जाना चाहिए कि आपका जो टीचर है वो कैम्ब्रिज क्वालिफाइड है, तो उसने सिलेबस पहले खुद रट्टा मारा हुआ है. एग्री और नॉट?
Yes.
तो जब आपको खुद सिलेबस पे कमांड हो ना, तो स्टूडेंट को सिलेबस दिखाना जो है, ये मेरा फर्ज है कि मैं आपको सिलेबस दिखाऊं. और वो इसीलिए दिखाता हूं कि ताकि आपको बाकी सब्जेक्ट्स का भी आइडिया होना चाहिए कि आपको सिलेबस को पढ़ना आए. ठीक है? इज दिस क्लियर? So today we are going to study powers and roots, and along with that I will be explaining fraction, decimal, and percentages. Powers and roots is a very simple topic, and you guys know it already. So let's start with that. So let's proceed. All right. So according to the powers and roots, you are supposed to memorize first 15 squares. So first of all, I am going to write squares here. So बेटा प्लीज जरा माइक ऑन करके सारे बताएं कि जी फर्स्ट 10 स्क्वायर्स कौन कौन से हैं. ठीक है? माइक ऑन करके सारे बताएंगे. ठीक है?
Sir,
So one square. वालेकुम अस्सलाम. 1 square is 1. 2 square is
4.
4. 3 square
3
is
square is 9.
4 square is
16.
5 square is
25,
25.
6 square is
36,
36.
7 square is
49.
49,
8 square is
64,
64.
9 square is
81,
81.
1. 10 square is
100.
100,
11 square is
21,
121.
12 square is
144,
144, and 13 square is
169,
very good. 14 square is 196. ठीक है बेटा? और 15 स्क्वायर भी होता है, तो मैं 15 स्क्वायर अभी जरा लिखता हूँ. जरा मुझे एक लाइन यहाँ पे लगानी पड़ेगी, तो मैं जरा एक लाइन यहाँ पे इतनी देर लगाता हूँ. आप लोग ये मेमोराइज करें जरा प्लीज. प्लीज डू मेमोराइज दिस, इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट. इसको मेमोराइज करें बेटा प्लीज. फिफ्टीन स्क्वायर इज 225. बेटा 2-3 दफा पढ़ेंगे तो याद हो जाएगा. ठीक है? नाउ स्क्वायर रूट्स. नाउ square roots, they are technically the reverse of squares. They are what? Reverse of squares. So बेटा ये याद रखें कि अगर आपको स्क्वायर्स आते हैं तो आप इजीली रिवर्स भी कर सकेंगे. जरा चेक करें प्लीज. अच्छा, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल स्क्वायर रूट 1 would be equals to 1. Agree or not?
Yes.
Arom, square root 1, it is equals to 1, and square root 4 would be equals to 2. Square root 9 would be equals to 3. Square root of 16 would be equals to 4. Square root of 25 would be equals to 5. Square root of 36 would be equals to 6. And square root of 49 would be equals to 7. So square root of 8 would be equals 64 would be equals to what?
8.
Good job. Square root of 81 would be equals to what?
9.
Square root of 100 would be equals to what?
10.
10,
Square root of 121 would be equals to
11.
what?
11,
11. Square root of 144 would be equals to
12,
what?
12.
12,
12. Square root of 169 equals what?
13.
13,
Good job.
13.
Square root of 196 equals what?
14, 14,
And square root of 225 equals what?
15,
50.
15,
50.
And for example, examiner tells you the question, evaluate 5 square times square root 196. So you got the idea that it's a piece of cake for you, that 5 square is 25 and square root 196 means 14. Agree or not? Agree or not?
Yes.
And in the beginning of the syllabus, I told you to memorize the first 12 tables, table 15 and table 25. Arom, I can easily split this 14 into 10 plus 4. Can I?
Yes, sir.
25 times 10 is 250 and 25 times 4 is 100. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
So it means that my answer would be 350. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
So better now try to understand. It's all about the mental maths, that how you proceed the particular topic and in which direction. I hope this topic is clear to all of you in a very quick way. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, good job. So can I proceed now?
Yes.
I think I should proceed with the cubes. Agree?
Yes, sir.
All right. So if any one of you have any questions, so on this side I will be writing cubes, and on this side I will be writing cube roots. Okay. So now let's proceed that. For example, now tell me one by one. Okay, 1 cube is 1.
1
Okay, 2 cube is
to
8.
6.
8.
8, sorry.
8. Oh, 8. याद ना आए तो ये करना है. 2 times 2 times 2. Okay.
ठीक है, sir.
3 cube is
27.
27. 4
27.
cube is
64.
good job. 5 cube is
125.
25.
6 cube is
216.
good job, Arom. 7 cube is
343.
walaikum assalam. 8 cube is
512.
good job. 9 cube is
729.
729 and 10 cube is
1000.
and I told you that this is the syllabus view, and according to the examiner includes recall of squares and corresponding their roots from 1 to 15 and recall of cubes and their corresponding roots from 1 to 10. So no need to memorize cubes greater than 10. Is this clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So the formula for finding a cube would be n cube, and n cube means n times n times n. अगर याद ना हो तो 3 दफा multiply कर लो किसी number को. Agree? So now beta we understand that we know that what are cubes. So now we can easily find out that what are cube roots. So now let's proceed with that. So beta cube root is written like that. So cube root of 1 would be 1. And if you get a question like that in exam, that what is cube root of 8? So the answer would be So the answer would be 2. Good job. Beta, all of you should participate. Aleen, Arom, Ayla, beta, all of you should participate. Cube root of 27 is
3.
3. Cube root of 64 is
4.
4. Cube root of 125 is 5. And cube root of
5.
260 is 6. And cube root of 343 is 7. Cube root of 512 is 8. Cube root of 729 is 9. And cube root of 1000 is 10. Agree or not, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Beta, what paper we have tomorrow of CIs? Because 4 to 5 students are still absent today because of CIs.
Sir, chemistry paper 1.
All right. So the students who are appearing in chemistry, so they have the paper tomorrow. Okay. Got the idea. Thank you so much. Okay. So any problems so far for the latecomers, especially Ayla, you joined late, and Arsalan, you. Any problem?
No, sir.
All right. Ayla, we did squares and square roots in the beginning. Agree?
Yes.
And you have to memorize the first 15 squares. It is written in the syllabus. Okay, I'm not saying from my own, it is written in the syllabus. Agree? According to the
Okay, sir.
examiner, you should know that how to calculate the square and square roots and cube roots. You should know that. Write down the value of square root 169. It is written in the syllabus. So we know that square root 169 is what? It is 13. Yes or no? Yes or no,
Yes,
beta?
sir.
And as an example in the syllabus, it is written that 5 square is 25 and cube root of 8 is 2. So the answer is 50. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
It means that we understood that how to calculate powers and root. Agree? Any problem?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
For example, if you get a question like this, that find square root of, for example 10,000. For example, 10,000 is a number in front of you. But you have to use this technique. Remember that. Use prime factorization. What? Prime factorization. So please pay attention. I don't know that 10,000 is a perfect square or not. I know that it's a perfect square, but let's try. Aromai can use bigger numbers, agree or not? But in prime factorization, I am bound to use the prime numbers. Do you agree with me or not?
Yes, sir.
So I have to use table 2. So it would be 5,000. Half of 5,000 is 2,500. Agree? Half of 2,500 is 1,250. Half of 1,250 would be how much? Mental maths. 600, 625. Am I right? Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Last digit is 5. I can use table 3 if I add 6 plus 2, which is 8. 8 plus 5, which is 13. It means that 625 is not the member of table 3. Ayla, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
This is the technique that how we should be checking table 3. You have to add the digits. So 6 plus 2 plus 5 is 13. It is not the member of table 3. So we have to use a next prime number, which is 5. So 5 times 10 is 60. 2 will go there. It would be 105. 105.
Yes, sir. ये फिर 5 के साथ होगा.
Yes. So 5 times 2 is 10. So it would be 1. Okay, I got 21. Should I use 3 or
3
7?
3
Three,
7
sir.
7 7
जी?
नहीं सर 3 होगा.
Okay, 3 इस्तेमाल करूं कि 7 इस्तेमाल करूं?
3.
3
Okay, 3. 3 times 7 is? 3 times 7 is?
21.
21
And 7 times 1 is?
1
Beta, we know that one thing. That 100 times 100 is 10,000. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Can you find out the mistake in this part? Anyone? Can you find out the mistake in this part? 10,000 divided by 2 is 5,000. This is correct. Yes or no? 25,000 divided by 2 was 2,500. This is also correct. Half of 2,500 is 1,250. This is also correct. Half of 625 is what?
So 125.
जी?
5 125.
क्या चीज बेटा?
125
कहाँ पे?
सर ये 625
सर ये 105
फिर
नहीं
मैं
Yes.
कह रही हूँ 105 की जगह
Yes, it would be
125 आना है.
it would be 125. Error आया है हमारे इस calculation में.
नीचे
And
सारा वाला तो
how to find out this error? हमें इस error को कैसे पता चल गया था मुझे? क्योंकि मैंने एक perfect square लिया था. Agree or not? Understood? And I was not getting the complete pairs. वदान ये case paper में भी आपके साथ हो सकता है. Agree?
यस सर. हाँ हाँ हाँ
So
हाँ.
5 times 12 is 60. तो 2 यहाँ पे जाएगा तो 5 5 it would be 125. 5 times 2 is 10. So 2 will go there. So 25.
25
5 times 5 and 5 times 1. Now try to understand. if you have a non-calculator paper, if you have a non-calculator paper, examiner will give you perfect square. Non-calculator paper will have perfect square, will have perfect square, will have what?
Perfect square.
ये perfect square होगा. अब यहाँ पे जो गलती हमसे हुई थी ना, और वो सिर्फ इस वजह से हुई थी जो कि मैंने इंटेंशनली किया, क्योंकि 1000 का स्क्वायर रूट निकालना इट्स नॉट अ बिग जॉब. एग्री? ये कोई इतनी बड़ा काम नहीं है, क्योंकि ये आप लोग प्राइमरी में भी ये करते आए हैं. मिस्टेक यहाँ पर होती है जहां पे स्टूडेंट कहता है दैट दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन इज वेरी इजी, आई कैन डू इट, और वही क्वेश्चन गलत हो जाता है पेपर में. ठीक है, याद रखें कि स्क्वायर्स में use prime factorization, that is the first step. Second step is step 2. Make pairs of 2. Make pairs of 2. So can I write 2 square, 2 square, 5 square, 5 square? Yes or no? Vadan?
Yes, sir.
I was taking a square root of that. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So let's separate that. 2 square, square root 2 square, square root 5 square, square root 5 square. Beta, can I cancel square roots?
Yes, sir.
I'm left with 2 times 2 times 5 times 5.
It's
So 2s
100.
are 4, 4 5s are 20, and 20 times 5 is 100. So in order to cross check, you can check that 100 square is 10,000 and square root of 10,000 would be 100. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
An examiner can give a question to you which is not a perfect square, and how to write that answer. Let me give you a demo. Okay? For example, let me write here a number which is part 2. The examiner is saying square root 200. Square root 200. Now remember one thing, everybody. We are going to study this in very detail. So this is the first case where you get a perfect square. You have to proceed like that. And for cube numbers, better you have to make pairs of 3 each. Yes or no? आपने 3 के pairs बनाने हैं. Is this clear? So square root 200. So use prime factorization. First step. Okay, Vadan, should I use table 2? Should I use table 2? Ayla? Beta, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ayla. So should I use table 2?
Yes.
Uh,
It will be
can I
100.
use table 4? Ayla, can I use paper 4?
Yes, sir. It
No.
would be 50.
I cannot write table 4 because 4 is not a prime number and this is prime factorization. Is this clear or not?
Oh, yes, sorry, I got
We are
confused.
bound to, I was checking this concept because you were absent in the beginning of few classes. So that is the reason I will be checking you for the coming week. Okay. So we can use only prime numbers. So 2 is the smallest prime number. So 100. Use table 2. It would be 50. Use table 2 again. It would be 25. Use table 5. It would be 5. It would be 5. And it would be 1. Understood, Vadan? Can you hear me? Vadan, can you hear me? Omar, can you hear me?
Yes.
Arsalan, you can see that I got square root of 200 in a form of 2 square, and 1 2 is not in the pair, but 5 is in the pair of 2. Yes or no? Arsalan,
Yes, sir.
I am going to distribute the square root on all of them like that. Agree or not?
Okay, sir.
I can cancel square with the square root, square with the square root. That would be 2 multiply with square root 2 multiply with 10. Agree? Sorry, 5, not 10. Arsalan, I can multiply 2 with 5. 2 5s are 10. 10 into 2 square root 2. 10 square root 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. But do we have to simplify it more?
We cannot simplify if we are in paper 1.
Okay, okay.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
We cannot simplify if it is paper 1. And that is the reason that whenever we punch some questions in our calculator, so we see some as figures having these kind of answers, and then we press SND button. Yes or no?
Yes.
Give me a second.
Suno.
All right. So can you see the calculator screen?
Yeah.
All right. So please check. I'm going to write square root 200 and Ayla, this will give me 10 square root 2. Can you see that? Ayla, can you see that or not? Beta,
Yes,
all
sir,
of you
I
can hear loud and clear or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do we have any problem in the connection or something else?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. So you can see that this is 10 square root 2, which is what in math we call this form as a radical form. This is what? This is what?
Radical form.
It is a radical form in which you can see that you will be writing a particular number in a form of a square root. Is this clear? Is this clear? So that is the
Yes.
reason in some calculation we press SND and then we take three significant figure numbers, which is 14.1 something. Agree? Agree, Afreen?
Yes, sir.
All right. So beta Afreen, we know that 729 is a perfect cube. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
If, for example, if I Arom,
Yes, sir.
can you please take 14 cube and tell me what is the answer? Just help me out with that. Just tell me what is.
2,744.
Okay, cube root of 2744. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Examiner is saying me that calculate cube root of 2744, and remember that it is written here evaluate, we need to calculate, and it can be written by prime factorization. By what? Prime factorization. And we know that another method is the calculator. So Ayla, can you hear me? I'm going to take a cube root now, not a square root. Ayla, which table I should use first?
Table of 2.
Okay, Arsalan, do you agree?
Yes.
All right, so let's do it. 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, 1 will go there, 2 sevens are 14, and 2 twos are 4. Vadan, can you hear me?
Yes sir, I can hear you sir. और अभी
All right,
पहले आप बात कर रहे थे लेकिन मैं अबू ने कॉल की थी तो इसलिए मैं म्यूट था.
all right, no problem, no problem. Ramin, you're back. Welcome back. So
सर मेरा पता नहीं आज नेट बहुत खराब है इसलिए मेरे इतने
might
तक
be,
माइक
चले ठीक है, आप माइक ऑफ ही रखें, आपको बस मेरी आवाज सुने, आप ज्यादा
ऑन
अपने
करके
नेट पे
बोलने
लोड
पड़ी.
ना डालो. Okay, so now I can use table 2 once again because the last digit is 2. That is the reason I'm using it. So 2 times 6 is 12. 1 goes there. It will become 17. I have 2 times 8 is 16. 1 will go there. It will become 12. And 2 times 6 is 12. 6, 86. I should use table 2 again or not? So that would be 343. Okay, so we got this number here, 343. Arom, do you realize something about 343?
Yes, sir.
Wasn't it the 7 cube?
Yes, sir.
So let's divide it by 7 straight away. 49 will come. 7 times 7 and 7 times 1. Agree? Now, as we are finding cube root is like that, a square root symbol, and we write 3 outside. So we know that the value of cube root would be 1 by 3. So now, Afreen, I have to make 3 pairs. Is this clear or not?
Yes, sir.
So I have to write 2 cube times 7 cube. Agree or not? Now distribute the cube root on 2 cube and cube root on 7 cube. Can I cancel 3 like that?
Yes.
Cube is cancelled with the cube root. So I'm left with Ayla 2 and 7, and 2 times 7 is 14. And in the beginning, I told Arom to tell me what is 14 cube. Agree or not? Yes or no? Mushgan, do you understand? Laluna, Abdullah, Aisha.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good job. Hi, Aisha. All right. So proceeding. So let's do it now. Let's proceed. Any problem, anyone? Any problem so far?
No, sir.
All right. So let's proceed with the topic here, which is our topic fractions, decimals, and percentages. So now we need to understand this thing that what these three things are. According to the syllabus, use the language and notation of the following in appropriate context. You should know that what is proper fraction, what is improper fraction, what are mixed numbers, and what are decimals, and what are percentages. Most of the things मैंने explain किए भी हैं. Candidates are expected to be able to write fraction in their simplest form. This is the key concept, okay? Simplest form. Recurring decimal notation is required. For example, 0.17 means it's repeating. So examiner will tell you to write this number in a fraction or write that fraction into the recurring decimal fraction. So, and vice versa. Let's proceed that and recognize equivalence and convert between these forms. So it's easy. So let's proceed that. All right. So I'm proceeding. So I think I should start from the next page. All right. So please pay attention, everybody. So I am proceeding with the fractions first. Beta, all of you are familiar with the fraction of two styles. Agree?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, excused.
सर आपने वो एक लिंक बताया था वो पास्ट पेपर्स का ना आपने बोला था जो टॉपिक आप पढ़ते हैं तो वो फिर पास्ट पेपर्स के साथ किया करे उस जगह पे ना तो वो जरा चैट में लिख सकते हैं मैं स्क्रीनशॉट ले लूंगा
मैं आपको लिख देता हूँ बेटा ये आप लिखेंगे एग्जाम बडी ठीक है
ठीक है सर सही है ठीक है
ओके
ठीक है
एग्जाम बडी को करने से पहले आप कॉर्बेट मैथ्स कर लिया करो अच्छा
ठीक है वो क्या है सर
कॉर्बेट मैथ में बेसिक वर्कशीट होता है मैं भी निकाल के दिखाता हूँ आपको
ठीक है सर ठीक है
ठीक है
पहले
ओके
कॉर्बेट मैथ फिर एग्जाम बड़ी
यस ओके और फिर अपना टॉपिकल पास पेपर ठीक है
ठीक है
okay now beta now listen to me fractions they are of two styles in math agree one is double fraction and one we have three boxes so we have fractions like this box with a box and Ayla we have a fraction like this agree or not Ayla
Yes,
मजे
sir.
से पढ़ें एंजॉय करके पढ़ो ठीक है बेटा this fraction is further divided into two styles proper improper and improper and the name of this fraction is mixed fraction the reason is that this number is a whole number and this whole is a fraction so it is a combination of a whole and a fraction so now let's study anyone having any idea that what is proper or what is improper anyone let's test your knowledge
Sir,
and you
improper, the numerator is, the value of the numerator is bigger than the denominator.
so it means that 5 by 2 is improper and 2 by 5 is proper agree
Yes.
you can see that improper and proper she explained it very well done good job I'm proud of you that the value of the numerator and the value of the denominator in the proper fraction the value of numerator is lesser but the value of denominator is greater and but improper you have again numerator and denominator vadan the numerator is increased but the denominator is decreased agree or not
यस सर
so 5 by 2 it is improper but 2 by 5 it is proper and we can convert these improper fractions into what into mixed fractions agree or not
यस सर
yes or no
यस सर सर वो ये वो
Let's-
डिवाइड करेंगे तो वो ऊपर जो आएगा और नीचे जो आएगा
yes
वो
obviously ये ऊपर जो आएगा नीचे जो आएगा 1 मिनट में क्लियर हो जाएगा जरा और करें प्लीज ठीक है okay now let's study one by one add 2 by 3 plus 6 by 5. All right. Ayla, what is the name of this fraction? Proper or improper?
Sir, it's proper. Yeah, proper.
Okay. And what is the name of this fraction?
It's improper.
Improper. Numerator is bigger than the denominator. You always have to remember the butterfly method. Butterfly for addition and subtraction. Understood, everybody, or not? So butterfly method is what? So just pay attention, please. I'm going to write it for you. Multiply the denominators. Vadan. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Same sign and cross multiply. What? Cross multiply. Is this clear? Okay, let's study what this is. Multiply the denominator. Okay, we have the symbol plus here. Agree? Okay, now multiply the denominators. 3 5s are 3 5s are
15.
15.
बेटा क्या हो गया बेटा सबको नींद आ गई क्या चक्कर है या मैं बहुत सुला रहा हूँ आज
15, sir.
So 3 5s are 15. Okay, and now cross multiply. So 2 5s are
And
10 plus 6 3s are
18,
10 plus 18 is
28.
28 divided by 15. Is this divisible or not? Yes or no? Do we have 15 and 28 in one table?
No.
No, we don't. Who said yes? Who said yes? So now just tell me, you can see that the value of numerator is bigger and the value of denominator is smaller. It is improper or proper? Improper fraction, right,
Proper.
Ayla? Ayla, I can write this fraction in a form of a mixed fraction here, Arsalan, and we know that mixed fraction is in the style of 3 boxes. Agree or not, Vadan?
Yes, sir.
All right. So just give me a second. So you can see that, Vadan, that it's 15 written here. Agree? Write the
Yeah.
same 15 here. All right, beta, in table 15, I have 30. I do not have 28. Do you agree with me or not? In mixed fractions, we have to multiply this number with this one. So 15 times 1 is?
It's 15.
Very good. And 15 plus what is 28?
Sir, 15 plus 8, I guess.
15 plus not 8. 15 plus 13 is 28. Agree or not?
15 plus 13 is 28. Yeah.
Got it? Okay. Now this is the shortcut. Okay. So step-by-step procedure is that you have to divide 28 by 15. Around 15 times 1 is 15. Agree?
Yes, sir.
I'm left with 13. In math, beta, this one is your quotient. This is what? Quotient. This 13 is your what? This is your remainder. Agree? And this 15 is your what? It is divisor. It is what? Divisor. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So in mixed fraction, there are 3 boxes or 3 circles like that. All right. So you have to memorize that this area would be R. This area would be, sorry, my bad. It's not remainder. This area is divisor. Agree. This area is your quotient and this area is your, wait a minute, 15 times 1, yeah, and 13, this is R. So you have to remember that it should be QRD. What? It should be QRD. बेटा समझ आइए QRD मैंने क्या लिखा है जी रामीन
क्वोशंट, रिमाइंडर एंड डिवाइडेड।
डिवाइजर, ठीक है।
डिवाइजर।
ऑलराइट, अंडरस्टूड। ये ट्रिक याद रहेगी।
यस सर।
पहले तो ट्रिक की
Yes,
जरूरत
sir.
ही नहीं पड़नी चाहिए, अब थोड़ा सा लेवल अप होना चाहिए। तो लेवल अप में क्या करेंगे कि ये हम लोग इस तरीके से करेंगे जैसे मैंने आपको सिखाया है। इज दिस क्लियर?
यस सर।
चलें जी। सो फॉलो दिस टेक्निक for addition and subtraction. It is my advice to all of you that you can follow this technique for addition and subtraction. Now we have multiply and divide, so let's proceed with that. Multiply slash divide. Laluna, can you pay attention?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you so much. So 2 by 3 multiply by 5 by 7, 6 by 5 multiply by 7 by 3. Now beta, you can see one thing here, that in multiplication I am going to write something here. It is what? It is straight fire. It is what? Straight fire. And divide means crossfire. Divide means what? Crossfire. Okay, straight fire का मतलब है कि बेटा 2 को फायर करना है 5 से and 3 को फायर करना है 7 से। तो आइला 2 5s are 10 and 3 7s are
10.
21. This is a proper fraction, so this is my exact answer. I cannot convert this. Agree or not? Okay, now it is saying that crossfire. Okay, sorry, wait a minute, yaar. Mistakenly I wrote the same symbol of division here. Okay, Ayla, can you see that it's a division symbol? Agree?
Yes, sir.
So just multiply the first numerator with this. So 6 3s are
18.
18. And then multiply this second numerator with this one. 6 7 5s are
35.
35. Okay, can I simplify this a bit more? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
How?
No.
No.
The reason is better the
Yes.
top number numerator is even and the denominator is odd number. Can you see that?
Oh yes, sorry. I thought कि 2 की टेबल में 35 आता है.
नहीं ना, ये मेंटल मैथ से ही पता लग जाएगा, बात खत्म हो गई। और ये प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन है तो मिक्स फ्रैक्शन में लिख ही नहीं सकते। एग्री और नॉट? जी बेटा, सबको याद रहेगा?
सर
जी पुत्र।
सर ये वो 6/5 डिवाइड बाय 7/3। तो सर ये 6/5 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3/7 मतलब वो रेसिप्रोकल
वो भी ठीक है। तो वो भी देखो ना, 6
ले
3s है,
सकते
वो
हैं।
रेसिप्रोकल में भी तो वही आया था ना।
ओ हाँ हाँ, नहीं लेकिन वो मतलब थोड़ा इजी हो जाएगा ना।
वो एक स्टेप एक्स्ट्रा है ना, आप करो तो ठीक है। इट्स द सेम थिंग। एग्री? एग्री?
ठीक है सर।
चलें
सर
अब जी बेटा।
सर मैं आवाज आ रही है आपको?
जी जी बिल्कुल आ रही है, बिल्कुल आ रही है। आज रामीन बेचारी के इंटरनेट में कोई प्रॉब्लम है।
था
शी
कि
इज वेरी हार्ड।
अगर आप ऊपर करेंगे मैं तब पूछ।
जी जी बोलें बेटा।
सर और ऊपर थोड़ा सा
हम्म
सा और ऊपर प्लीज, थोड़ा सा और ऊपर। आपने ये एलसीएम लिया था 3 और 5 का।
कहाँ पे?
सर जहाँ आपने ये पहले एग्जांपल दी थी 3 और 5 का वो क्या था, बटरफ्लाई।
बेटा मैंने इनका एलसीएम नहीं लिया था, मैंने इनको मल्टीप्लाई किया था। मल्टीप्लाई द डिनोमिनेटर किया था। 3 5s are 15. इज दिस क्लियर रामीन? चलें हम लोग आगे चलते हैं, फिर रामीन का कनेक्शन ठीक होगा तो फिर उसको हम लोग क्वेश्चन पे जवाब देंगे, ठीक है? अच्छा जी, आफ्टर दैट वी हैड डेसिमल्स। All right, you all must have a doubt, but remember one thing, the decimal is a decimal only. Is a decimal only. Now beta, remember one thing, you can never say that decimal is a fraction, decimal is a integer, decimal is a number. You have to say always that decimal is a decimal. So you can have 4 types of operation. Add. Examiner will tell you that write 0.2 plus 0.003. If you want to add them, write decimal below decimal in addition and subtraction. Do you copy, Arun? Arun, do you copy?
Yes, sir.
So 0.2. So 0.003. Write 2 extra zeros here just to complete that. Add and write decimal first. Write decimal in its own place. Agree, everybody? आयला समझ आ रही है बेटा? आफरीन? Now start adding from the right.
Understood, sir.
So 0 plus 3 is 3. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 0 is 2. And 0 plus 0 is 0. So your answer is 0.203. That is your final answer. So Vadan बेटा समझ आई आपको?
यस सर, ये तो आ गई सर।
अब मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है, ये याद रखना है कि राइट डेसिमल बिलो डेसिमल इन एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन। इज दिस क्लियर?
जी सर।
ये याद रखना है, ठीक है? ओके, यहाँ पे मैं लिख देता हूँ ऐड और सब्ट्रैक्ट, ठीक है? इस पे मैं ज्यादा टाइम इसलिए नहीं लगा रहा क्योंकि जी
सर नो मैटर के वो नंबर्स कितने, जैसे कि अभी यहाँ पे तो दोनों में एक डिजिट के बाद डेसिमल आ रहा है ना। फॉर
नहीं
एग्जांपल
नहीं, पहले में बेटा 0.2 आ रहा है और दूसरे में 0.003 है। एक 1 डेसिमल प्लेस था, एक 3 डेसिमल प्लेस था, दोनों एक जैसे बिल्कुल भी नहीं है।
नहीं 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 नहीं, मैं वो नहीं कह रहा सर कि
आप
एक
एग्जांपल दें।
एक फॉर एग्जांपल सर आप 0.2 के साथ कर ले 0.2 प्लस 0.003।
003, तो हम लोगों ने डेसिमल के नीचे डेसिमल लिखना है। इज दिस क्लियर?
ठीक है सर।
इज दिस क्लियर?
हाँ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है सर,
I
ठीक है
have to
ठीक है।
fill the spaces. Write decimal first. 0 plus 0 is 0, 2 plus 0 is 2, 0 plus 0 is 0, and 1 plus 0 is also 1. So 1.20 is the final answer. Any problem? Any problem? Any
क्लियर
problem?
सर, क्लियर हो गया।
Understood, sir.
All right. So then we have multiplication and division. Multiplication of decimals. बेटा क्लास में कितना टाइम रह गया यार, ये जरा बता दो मुझे।
सर 15 मिनट्स।
Okay, we can wind up. 0.2 multiply with 0.3. ठीक है, मल्टीप्लीकेशन में 0.2 multiply by 0.3. There are two methods. Method number 1, you have two methods to solve this particular question, and Arun, we are familiar with that. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The first method is what? Can you clarify?
Sir, normal way.
First method is the normal way. Agree? Which is, let me write that it's a normal way. We will give the name the way Aaron gave it. It's a normal multiplication, like 0.2 multiply with 0.3. And it is not necessary to write decimal below decimal in multiplication and division. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we have to see one thing here, that this is 1 decimal place and this is 1 decimal place. We have to note it down. Is this clear? Before proceeding, is this clear, Vadan?
यस सर।
Now you can see that 3 2s are 6, 3 zeros are 0, cross will come, 0 2s are 0, 0 zeros are 0. You got something like 6 0 0. And I love, you know that 1 plus 1 is 2 dp. Do you agree with me or not?
यस
So
सर।
two decimal place means everybody that the point will take 2 jumps. So the answer would be 0.06. Agree or not? Understood?
यस सर।
Now the second one is stylish way. Understood or not? Now this is the stylish way to multiply the decimals. Agree? Now you can see one thing here, that 0.2 and 0.3, they are under multiplication. I can see that it's one decimal place. It is also one decimal place. Ayla, 1 plus 1 is two decimal place. Afreen. So Mushgan, you can see one thing here, that down this 0.2 will behave like 2 and this 3 will behave like 3. Two threes are 6, but I remembered that it's two decimal place. So the point is here 1, 2. Is this clear or not? Yes or no?
सर एक
Yes.
एग्जांपल अगर दे दूं आप सॉल्व कर लेंगे?
यार क्यों नहीं, यार क्यों नहीं सॉल्व करेंगे, ये क्या बात हुई?
मतलब इसी स्टाइलिश वे में, वो दूसरे वाले में नहीं, इस वाले में।
ठीक है, आप एग्जाम्पल दो।
सर 1.2 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3.4।
चलें जी, इधर हम लिखते हैं एग्जाम्पल। ये वदान एग्जाम्पल, वदान की एग्जाम्पल है, ठीक है। 1.2 इंटू
मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3.4।
3.4, तो 4 2 कर देते हैं ना।
हाँ ठीक है, ये कर देते हैं।
ठीक है, 3.42 कर देते हैं, ठीक है। ओके, सो वी गॉट द आइडिया, इट इज 1 dp, एग्री, and this is 2 dp, agree or not? So Afreen, it would be 3 dp. Do you copy, Afreen?
Yes, sir.
So the 1.2 will behave like 12 and it would behave like 342. The numbers are way bigger. Mentally it is not possible. Agree? So just tell me with the calculator then how to do it. 12 multiplied by 342 is how much? Just give me the answer.
4104.
4104. Thank you so much, Arom. So now you can see one thing, it's 3 dp. So Vadan, 1 2 3. So the answer is 4.104. Understood, Vadan?
यस सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
Any problem so far?
नो सर, इट्स क्लियर।
Now beta, now you need to
Understood,
understand one,
sir.
you need to understand one thing, that multiplication of decimal, addition of decimal, the concept is important. Okay, you have to follow the concept. Do not proceed with the rata. Like for example, let me give you an example here, that Arom, we had a one question in Cambridge exam, and that question, they, according to the examiner report, most of the students, they did it very wrong way. The question was something like that, 0.05 multiply with 0.2. Agree or not? The question is
Yes,
very
sir.
easy. Most of the students, they wrote 0.01. So can you tell me this is the right answer? Can you tell me this is the right answer or not?
सर इट्स रॉन्ग।
It's wrong. There is a reason why this is wrong, bacha. This is the reason. You are my student. You have to talk about the reasons. This is two decimal place. This is one decimal place. It should be three decimal place. Agree or not?
यस सर।
Yes or no?
यस सर।
So beta, so we know that one thing, that 0.05 multiply by 0.2 means 5 times 2, which is 10. Now we have to take 3 jumps towards left, 1 2 3. So 0.0, so 0.010 was the right answer. Is this clear or not?
यस सर।
In that case, you cannot eliminate that last zero. Is this clear? I know that the last zero is not a significant number if you write it or if you don't. Agree?
यस
Agree,
सर।
Arun?
यस यस।
Yes, sir.
So be extra careful in such case. Agree?
Yes,
यस
sir.
सर।
So that was a tricky part in the paper, and most of the students, they gave the answer 0.01. Agree? Which gave the wrong sense to the examiner. Agree?
यस सर।
The last topic for today is division of decimals, and then we can proceed with the percentages tomorrow. With a division of decimals, it is same like multiplication, same like multiplication, same like multiplication. It is same like multiplication. Like for example, please pay attention. You can get question of two styles, something like 0.2 divided by 0.42, something like that. And the same question can be written in a form of 0.2 divided by 0.42. Can you see that, everybody, or not? There are two ways this question can be presented in front of you. So remember one thing. In the first case, you will be removing the decimal. That would be 2 by 10 divided by 42 by 100. I hope all of you understood this. अगर किसी को ये भी नहीं आता तो जरा पूछ लो कि मैं ये सिखाऊं यार।
सर
किसी
समझ
को
आ
अगर किसी को ये भी नहीं आता तो शर्म करने की जरूरत नहीं है, मुझसे पूछ लो कि मैं सिखा दूं, क्योंकि बाद में अगर नहीं आएगा तो फिर वो शर्म की बात है। इज दिस क्लियर?
सर।
ओके, अब याद आया बेटा, मैंने कहा था क्रॉस फायर, कहा था कि नहीं?
यस सर, वो रेसिप्रोकल 100/42 हो जाएगा।
आपकी मर्जी, आप ऐसे करना चाहते हो तो आप ऐसे करो, तो आप ऐसे भी कर सकते हो, 2/10 multiply by 100/42, yes or no? So it would be 200 divided by 420. I do not recommend cutting in cross. Okay, the reason is because most of you do these mistakes and you cannot proceed with the next step well. Agree? I
यस
have
सर।
seen so many students doing this mistake that they cancel this zero with this one. Agree, but they do cut like this, like that. Agree? Arom.
Yes, sir.
So you cancelled 1 0 here, but you made a line on 2. So in the next step, you forget that this 0 is left. So that is the reason I do not recommend cutting in like in cross. I can cancel these two zeros. 20 divided by 42. Aisha, 20 divided by 42 is 10 and 21 half. Agree or not? So that is my answer. Agree?
Yes, sir.
यस सर।
Now you can see one thing here. Ayla, can you see that? That this question is written in this format. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Ayla, the upper one is 1 dp, but the lower one is 2 dp. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
So I will multiply both of them with 100, numerator and denominator as well. Why I multiplied with the 100? Because the lower one was 2 dp. Agree or not? I wanted to remove the point. And we know that whenever we multiply with 100, the point goes towards right. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
So it would be 20 over 42 straight away. See, we got this thing straight away here. Agree or not, Vadan?
यस सर।
Which is technically 10 over 21. It's the same thing. Agree?
यस सर।
Any problem so far?
क्लियर सर।
Beta, you can see one thing that we have done a lot of work and I have taken the attendance as well. And remember one thing that today we have studied few basic concepts, and those basic concepts, they are very much important. Let me give you a very short introduction of the syllabus here. Please pay attention. I have 5 minutes, and you can see one thing here that it's our second week technically, and in second week we are done with the fraction, decimal, and percentages, and inshallah we'll finish this ordering for operation tomorrow, and inshallah I will start indices as well and standard form. Okay, you can see its estimation, limits of accuracy, and ratio and proportion, and then we have rates, percentages in detail. Using a calculator is the last one. You can see that, and time, money, exponential growth and decay, and the last one is, I guess, surge. After surge, we have topic number 2, which is algebra and graph. Is this clear? So it means that by the end of next week, we can finish this topic number 1 in complete detail. Is this clear or not? Yes or no?
यस यस सर। क्लियर।
So you can see one thing here that in the beginning of the syllabus, just give me a second. Let me just skim the first page of the syllabus. If I open O levels or IGCSE, it's the same syllabus. Okay, 99% the content is same. So that is the reason I open one of them. Okay, you can see that we have technically 9 topics. This numbers is lengthy, having different concepts. Agree? So we can write down here that which topics are lengthier and which one are the shorter topics. So number is lengthy topic. Algebra is lengthy topic. Then coordinate geometry is short. Geometry is lengthy but basic. So we have it. We have a lot of detail. Mensuration is lengthy. Trigonometry is short. Transformation and vectors short, only 2 concepts. Probability short concept, and statistic, short concept. So you can see that we have technically four lengthy chapters, which is lengthy number one, algebra and graphs, geometry and mensuration. These four topics are lengthy topics of our syllabus. Rest the five topics we have, they are shorter topics. They will not take that much time, because in those topics you will see that every topic will be linked to another one. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
You can see that in numbers family, the topic numbers, we are studying fraction and decimal. We have studied fraction and decimals today. Tomorrow we will be doing percentages, and along with that, ordering a complete different four operation, plus, minus, multiply, divide, and then indices will come. Is this clear? Is this
Yes,
clear
sir.
or not? So that is the
Yes.
reason, beta, you need to understand that numbers is the basic math which you study from your grade number 1 till grade number 7. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to send the class notes, so you can go and carry on with your next class, which is chemistry. Take care. Have a good day, and I hope everything is going good.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz. Thank you
Allah
so much.
Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz. Thank you so much.
Allah Hafiz.